Hey everyone, Nick Whalen here. Kenyan Drake has been puzzling. Great end of the 2019 season after he got traded to the Cardinals. 2020 hype hasn't really lived up to it. So I just want to know what's going on there. So I decided to look at the Jets game and let's just get to the tape. All right, so like I said, we're going to watch the Jets here. So this play for Drake, he has a pretty good double team, center left guard up to this backer, and his path is going to take him between that left guard and left tackle. Now this D end in yellow, we're going to see, does a really good job of squeezing this hole down and having Drake make a different choice. Now you could say he could get downhill right away here and go to the right of the center where there's a hole open. Now that backer's there. So here you can see that hole smaller now. He could cut right. That backer is there. But that's not what I have a concern with here. I mean, that'd be an okay choice for me. But he goes outside of this end, and he's running out of control. You can see, so the end in yellow previously, now he's got two different defenders on the outside that have outside leverage on that blocker. Here he's running, he's out of control. Look at all these steps and can't cut inside quick enough to make this an efficient run. All right, so next play here, we're just going to call this play make a decision. And we have inside zone with a sift block here, backside. You can see the tight end. And in red, perfect. You got this tight end with the sift block. You got the double going up to the backer. You got another lineman taking out the backer in red. Great path. It's the path he's on. Drake sees blue, so he gets interested. And he starts making some movements to go over there. And then he's like, wait a minute, red looked good. I'm going to stop. Wait, no, now my momentum's this way. Now I'm going to go this way. And he gets a gain, but it's just wasted steps, creates more defensive flow, creates less gain. I mean, just make a decision. Okay, theme of this play is going to be called playing under balance. We have a pin and pull between the left guard and center. Center's going to lead up through. And then Andy Isabella has this sift block motion backside. He's going to leak out. Him and Murray, he's going to carry out a play action fake. They probably have a play built upon that. So Drake's path is in red. That's the designed hole. But sometimes it doesn't go according to plan. That's football. So you can see that both the linemen for the Jets close down and squeeze down on that gap really well. So much so the center can't even get through. So now what, Kenyan Drake? He runs, and now he's a little out of control. Step, step, step. He can't really cut efficiently well inside and just gets eaten up by these two defensive linemen. This one's going to be painful. So this is inside zone read, front side to back side, 1-2. And you normally press front side to get to backside. Okay. So here you can see both offensive linemen climb to the second level. It's ideal. But right here, cuts right to 64. It's a huge gain, potentially a touchdown. He cuts left, which is okay. He gets a gain, but he gets eaten up by a D lineman, and there's a safety sitting there. He needs to anticipate pre-snap where the big play is. This one's going to be frustrating. We have steps equal time. Time equals defensive flow and pursuit. This is basically 54 on Drake. That's all it is. 54 steps up. He looks at the wrong gap. Downhill, hole open, wide open. Drake sees it, hesitates, takes a bunch of steps here, and allows 54 to come over and make a tackle. If he hits the hole, it's a big gain. All right, so we have inside zone again here. We're not going to take a lot of time on this play because it's fairly obvious, but Drake gets his handoff. There's a good double team backside on 95, climbs up to the backer 50 there. There's a hole wide open right in front of him, and he decides to do too much, I would say. Cut outside, and he lets defensive flow get to him instead of taking the easy gain. All right, so here we're going to see some positive plays from Drake. This is a really good blocking by the offensive line. They get 97 out of there. Drake's allowed to use his athleticism, quickness specifically, and toughness to do well here. So they crush down 97. He gets downhill. He doesn't overthink it. He doesn't take too many steps. He sees what's open, and he runs through it. This is a good gain here. And we're going to quickly go through some of these because they're all similar. It's a good hole. He gets downhill and uses that athleticism. Here, there's that jet motion, downhill, front side A, back side A. He sees that got closed off, so he adjusts, which he didn't do before. Gets downhill. And what I like here is he doesn't just fold. He lowers his pads, and he gets a few yards after that, which I really like. Stays on his feet, which a lot of people don't know about his toughness, but he does have toughness for a back his size. This is a huge hole. But doesn't stop there. His first contact. I think he gets down to the 1 here, which is nice. And then here's the following run. And this isn't as easy. He's got to find a way to get through here. And this is him getting small and working his way into the end zone. So Drake's taking too many steps. He's not making decisions. He's not anticipating. Sometimes he's just not seeing the hole or the big play that could be there. But the good news is the Cardinals are giving him opportunities in that line for yards and touchdowns. And now he just got to take advantage of that. So we'll see in the coming weeks if that comes together, because another positive is a lot of those good plays I showed at the end were at the end of that Jets game. So maybe he can build on that momentum a little bit. But thanks for watching Real Talk, and I'll see you next time.